Now.
What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome to The Real Beef with S&P. I'm very excited about being here with all you guys. We got something really, really special for you guys. This is going to be a really crazy show. A lot to talk about, a lot to mess around with. And I am really excited because we actually have somebody, well, my sister, let's just go straight to that. My sister's here. What is up with everybody? Hold on. For some weird reason, this feed is not showing on me or for me on my computer. But, there it is.
There you go.
There it is. So we're very, very excited. You know, it's our first show, first pancake, getting all the kinks out of the way. So I want to say thanks to everybody for waiting in the background, waiting for us to get on and popping. It just took a minute to get things rolling, but it'll all make sense in the very near future. But Sandy, say hi to everybody. Let's roll.
Look, what's up, y'all? Look, I'm so excited, you guys. Like, first of all, shout out to every single one of you guys that were waiting for us to go live. We apologize for the fact that we started a little late. Y'all know it's our first ever live, okay, with The Real Beef, and you already know there's always something going on, okay? But the fact that you guys stuck around and hung out, we appreciate y'all, okay? And we'll give you guys all the scoop on what we're going to be doing after this, okay, at the end of the show, okay? But stay tuned. We're going to have some fun. I pray y'all have your libations, because when I put this out, I told y'all, put the kids to bed, get your ass to drink.
Let's go.
And we're about to do this damn thing, okay?
Yes.
We're going to talk, we're going to
Indeed.
kiki, we're going to rap a taste, okay? We're going to have some fun, okay? So prepare to hang out with us. This is what we're going to be doing weekly.
Yes.
Okay, if you want to kind of give a little bit about the premise of our show.
Sure. Why not? Premise of our show is, I don't even know, but it's going to be fun. No, I'm just totally kidding. I'm kidding.
It's going to be fun. He was right about that part.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of good times. We're going to be talking about some really big things, controversial things, pop culture things that are going on in the world. Just have a good time. As my sister said like 15,000 times already, rap a taste about a bunch of things. And you see the title down below right now. There's a gang of stuff that we're going to be going into, and we're going to be putting in our 2 cents, our own opinions about this stuff. It's about to get crazy, and I'm really, really excited. Real quick, guys, please press the number 1 in the chat. Let me know that you guys can hear both of us loud and clear, because we got these mics on and they're new to me.
Everything is new here.
Everything's brand new.
Right.
New.
So if you hear any snap, look, if there's any technical issues throughout the course of this, it's whatever.
It's not our fault.
Everything is
it's
no
his
problem.
fault.
But blame Sess.
Blame
He's
Sess.
Here in the background. Okay.
Okay.
In the background.
My brother Sess. It's all his fault. Okay. You feel me?
And if you don't like it, we're not paying him. And that's it.
That's it. We ain't paying nothing.
Period. Okay. And he can't do shit about it.
But okay. That's the show, everybody. Have a good night.
God bless you. Good night. Okay. But no, for real, this show is really going to be your get away from the bullshit of the day to day. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes.
With all that's going on in 2023, y'all, we thought 2020 and the whole pan was a mess. Okay. But 2023 was like, forget all the other years. I'm going to let y'all know what's up. And it's come out with, it's just unbelievable.
Off the rails, y'all.
Gloom and doom. It's all those things. And we don't want this podcast to be about that. Now, don't get it twisted now. Something comes up, we're going to rap a taste about it. We're going to do that, right? But the reality is we want y'all to be able to come here, pour yourself a libation or two or treat, okay? Put the kids to bed, because you already know, as you can probably tell, we're unfiltered, okay? And we're going to just have a good old time. We're going to get you away from all the bullshit that's on the day-to-day, that gets you stressed, that has you looking, you know what I mean, feeling down or whatever. Because honestly, there's enough gloom and doom in the world as it is, and we don't want to do that, okay? So we're going to have some fun. We also want to hear back from you guys, okay? So participate in the chat. We're going to be checking comments. We're going to be responding to y'all. Yep. We want to know what y'all think about the stuff that we're talking about. And then on top of that, we want to know some other things too. So if there's things you guys want us to discuss in the future, holler at us.
Yes. We'll have that information for you guys a little bit later on, because I know some of you guys, at least in my neck of the woods on my channel, you guys like to send me emails, DM me things that you'd like to hear my opinion on and all that. So please continue to do so, especially for this show as well.
Yes.
Like I said, this is going to be once a week, and if it goes well enough and you guys aren't annoyed with us and like our opinions and like our vibe, we will most likely do more than just once a week. But for right now, we're going to get this thing out, moving and cracking. So real quick, if you got a libation,
yes,
please, actually, let me say this. If you have a libation and you are home, not in a car.
That part.
Okay, please drink responsibly. But if you have it, raise it to the sky. Let the
yes!
guys know what you're drinking.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers to the
Cheers to
official
everybody.
First live.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you sipping on, by the way?
Oh, by the way, Absolute. Okay, we're doing
Absolutely.
a Moscow Mule. Okay, and Absolute holla at us. You already know the deal. Look, we're on our first. We're 2 minutes in talking about some. Look, but you already know the deal. Look, we're doing a Moscow Mule. Okay. Park, what you drinking?
Just a whiskey diet. I'm simple.
Yeah.
Whiskey diet, and I know my boy Sess hasn't gotten his yet, so
Go ahead and
wanted to
warm
make
up.
sure he got himself
Again,
a little
if there's
something.
technical issues,
you know what I'm saying?
Know why? That's
it's
him.
because of the alcohol. Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about him right now.
Yeah. Praying for him. If you guys haven't already, if you guys
random
haven't
left
heard,
turn, guys, but
allegedly. By the way, anything we say in this is allegedly. If we don't say that, okay, when we share what we're sharing today, period.
Don't toxicate us.
Period. Okay, we don't want no
us.
problem. We don't want no smoke. We love you, Cardi. We love you for real. Okay. However. Anything we say is allegedly, so just put that shit up in the front of whatever the hell we talk about
Are
today.
you in the shot? Come on in.
Yeah,
come on in.
So I'm not gonna sit on your lap, bro.
Don't sit on my mother-loving
see, that's a
lap.
whole
You know what?
nother
This is
show.
gonna be a good
This
show.
is
though.
Sess.
That's a
Gonna be
little
good
bit
show,
too
though.
much. Yeah, it's a little hot.
Good
For you
times.
too.
Good times. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
We
a
love
whole
you.
lot of melanin in one shot. You see what I'm
we
saying?
love
Hey,
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Popping off this blue. It's
I'm
kind of nice.
saying, all the melanin up in here.
Anyway, so 1 second, my laptop died.
Oh, well, that's expected, you guys. Expected.
Okay, let's turn it back on. Okay.
Comment
so,
and let us know where you guys are checking in from. I'm assuming that's what you were about to say.
Yes.
What state, what country, let us know where you guys from.
Put it all in there.
At. By the way, if you guys are tuning in and you ever miss a live, we will have this also uploaded to this YouTube channel for you to view later in case you guys cannot watch the next one or the one after that or thereafter. We will have that on this channel as well, okay? And if you're here and you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, I'm gonna need you to do that. And if you are so inclined, go ahead and share the live, okay? Lord only knows what's gonna happen on this channel.
Yes.
We are a little crazy, okay? It's gonna get a little.
No, we're
it's gonna be a
normal.
little
I don't know.
nitty.
I don't know what y'all talking about. We're normal, okay? Everybody else is crazy. We just happen to call y'all out,
That part.
okay? And everybody who's in the chat right now, let me say that too. Let me save myself real quick. Before I get, none of y'all are crazy. Y'all good people. You good people because you showed up.
We love y'all
okay?
like we love Cardi B.
Whatever. Sure.
We love her.
Okay.
I don't want no lawsuit.
Sure.
Child. Listen.
Yeah, we don't need a $4.4 million lawsuit,
part.
but that's another conversation in itself. Real quick, of course, I know we've been on for a good minute here, but please do not forget to hit that like button down below. Okay, I see a bunch of y'all. I see a bunch of y'all in here. Okay, please send it all the way past 40 likes. That would really mean a lot to us. This is our first rodeo, our first pancake, and all that, so we could use all the love that we can get.
Yes.
Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Okay, most importantly, and share this feed. Let people know that we're out here and that this is what we're going to be doing every Tuesday night at 7:30
By the way,
p.m. Central Standard Time, just so you all know.
7:30 p.m. Central, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, because I know you probably want to know. Eastern Standard Time, etc. Okay, so 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time too.
Exactly. But we got to get into the news, guys. We got to get into some conversations. We got to talk about what's popping, what's going on in the world, and we got a lot to talk about. So let's get this ball moving, shall we?
Let's go.
Reasons why you guys, some of y'all know, reasons why I don't like the fly part 15,017 and 89.
That part.
Okay. Something's up with Southwest Airlines again, guys.
Yep.
They have shut everything down. They've grounded all their planes because of quote unquote equipment issues. Now, I know you got a little bit more info about this, so tell the people about this because I want to know what the hell's going on. Again, another problem, y'all.
1,820 flights grounded. Okay. Due to data connection issues. They didn't go into the specifics as to specifically what data wasn't connecting. Okay, but if you go ground the plane, clearly it was a connection issue with something with the planes, and I have a problem with that. See, you're talking to two people here that hate to fly.
I hate it.
I mean, I'm petrified of flying. I won't speak for you, but I'm petrified of flying. I absolutely hate it. I do it because I have no choice. But if it was a choice, I would drive. And I don't even like driving long distances. But I do not like to fly, and this is exactly why. I'm gonna need Southwest to get their shit together. Here's the thing. This is not the first time that this has happened. Back in December, if you guys recall, there were a ton of things that went on in December with planes. Not just with Southwest, but more specifically Southwest. They grounded a bunch of flights as well, all because they have an outdated system. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and update that shit, okay, so we don't have problems, okay? Because they grounded all of their flights. Literally, this is something that is unheard of right now. So can you imagine traveling right now?
But it's not unheard of because this is Southwest and this is their MO as of lately. So them shutting things down right now, to me, I'm not surprised, but like, I mean, I get it. I get it being surprised. All right. But at the same time, like all your flight, all of them.
Here's the thing.
So who wants to fly?
What if you were flying today?
Hell no.
And they grounded your flight, all of them, and you were down there. What would you do? Would you cancel? Would you go?
I'm pulling up to Enterprise. I'm getting a ride, and we driving. I'm just gonna be like, yo, wherever I'm going, hey, it's gonna take me an extra day. Sorry. See you soon.
That part.
That is it. I'm not doing that. No.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually had something like that happen, not this specific situation, but our flight was having issues, and we literally were like, nah. We ended up renting a car and driving the rest of the trip out. Because I was like, I'm not taking any chances.
But that's the right way to go.
Getting in a flight. So, yeah.
That's the right way to go.
There's that. But no, there's been other issues previous to this, around the same time frame, with other airlines having issues with even having to be rerouted getting off the runway, almost colliding into each other, okay, because of the systems. And It's not just Southwest.
I was going to say, I've been hearing that a lot lately, and it's not just Southwest. It's
not
everything. They're just saying LaGuardia. You know, you're like, man, one of the busiest airlines or airports, and they're having hard times. Air traffic control, where planes are literally about to land on each other. And it's like, wait, what is up with all the communication? What's wrong with this? This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. You're telling me you can't throw just a few shekels to some new technology or to upgrade their shareware that they downloaded like in 1993? Like, real talk. That's insane to me, guys.
That is the reason I have not traveled at all as of late.
There you go.
Honestly. Like, as soon as the stories came out about planes almost collided, and I was like, yeah, no, we're good. We're going to just stay in Missouri. I'm straight.
We can stay right here.
It's just not that deep.
We're
okay?
good.
But no, you're talking to two people who absolutely hate flying.
I hate it.
Petrified of it.
You know, you can always do astral projection. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, use those crystals, use those rocks, zen out, and go, I'm in Paris. There it is. You see what I'm saying? Job's done. You're like, woo! I had a vacation. You're like, what happened? I astral projected myself to Paris today. Everything's good. I'm happy I'm at work. Yeah. That's all you need to do.
I'm going to need Southwest to get their shit together for real.
Well, all of them need to because they're all falling apart.
They're all
They've been having nothing but problems, nothing but plane issues and all that. And that is a big, big problem here. And that's why, and it's all of them, all the airlines. They're all in trouble right now. All of them. They need to upgrade their stuff. And then, you know, we haven't even talked about flight attendants or what are they? They're not called stewardess anymore, right? Is this flight attendants now?
That's flight attendants.
Okay. Or is that mean to say now too?
No, I think
because stewardess was mean.
He's not in his head.
Oh, is it mean? I don't think it's mean. I think it's.
I think that's appropriate.
Can you say stewardess?
I don't think so.
I don't know about the stewardess, but flight attendant, I think.
Flight attendant is gender neutral.
Okay, so that's and that's fair?
I believe so.
Okay, no offense to anybody who's
obviously.
Flight attendant, you know, we love you. Thank you for the peanuts. But I'm just saying, everything's expensive. But then it's crazy because even on, well, not American Airlines, but Southwest, you go to Frontier, Spirits,
I don't know who.
Allegiance.
I ain't never flown those, and I never will. Sorry.
Hey, when you gotta fly and you gotta fly cheap,
Nope.
sometimes you just gotta do what
I
you
ain't
gotta
trying to.
do.
Nope.
But
Nope.
you think that you're spending all this money because it's everything.
Mm-hmm.
You're shivering in the plane, and you want a cover. You want a blanket. It's $15. You want some water. It's $5.
Look.
It's ridiculous. So you're spending all this money on the plane, and they can't even fix some equipment.
Do you remember though when we used to fly back in the day?
Yeah.
And we actually got like real snacks.
Man, we
Now
got
it's pretzels now. Like it's like pretzels and nuts.
It's
like,
nuts.
Or nuts, not pretzels and it's pretzels or.
It ain't even a mix.
But do you remember though? They used to give us like real food.
It's not even a party mix. You know what I'm saying? When you go and you're like, ooh, surprise. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe I got more nuts than pretzels. Something like that. But no, all that gone. All that. You just
All
get
that.
one or the other.
And now they can't even keep
Man,
the flights in the right direction. I can't. Good night. No.
I remember back in the day where they would ask you if you wanted fish or chicken. Do you remember that ish?
And we might be dating
And it
ourselves.
tasted like trash, but still.
But it was part of the whole thing.
Yeah,
Now
you got
we
the
just
whole
get nuts.
experience. It was a whole ambiance. There were still ashtrays on the armchairs and stuff. Whatever. Man, come on now.
We're dating ourselves like a mofo.
Hell,
What?
I don't care.
I remember though, it wasn't just first class getting just the food. Right? I mean, it might have
Yeah,
gotten
the
a little
food.
upgrade to the food, but we had more than just
It was more.
pretzels.
I ain't never.
I don't know.
Well, I never flown first class when I was a kid. I just remember.
We actually did once on accident.
We did?
Well, we did. And it was only because what ended up happening, I want to say we ended up giving somebody our seats and they said, hey, if you're cool with giving, because we had, big family, we went ahead and let someone else take our seats and they upgraded us to first class, which was dope. That's the only reason why we flew first class.
Oh. Well, there it is. I wasn't there.
It wasn't even right home about at the time.
Been there.
But
I'm just saying. I remember those days.
I'm not flying no kind of time soon.
And I'm not either.
And I love Southwest. I'm being honest with you. That's
I don't give a
usually
damn.
what I fly. But I just...
Oh, and Raven McCall said, and the little bottles of booze. Yeah.
Yes!
I mean, we were kids at that time, so we weren't doing that. You know what I'm saying? We weren't on our Drew Barrymore.
we did get that, though.
Yeah. Not
Is
the
anybody...
booze.
Okay. Comment in the chat and let us know if any of you guys are afraid of flying like we are. Are you afraid of flying or you just don't like to fly? I'm afraid
Let me say,
of flying.
Okay, let me break this down to you. I'm not going to go into my horror stories.
Please don't tell me.
No, they were
That's
bad.
gonna make it worse for me.
I
am scared to fly.
They were very, very bad. But no, I don't like flying. I don't.
Absolutely
I really don't. I am. I'm calling Momma to tell her I love her before we take off.
Real talk.
I'm saying like goodbye forever.
No, for real. I'm texting on the. To this day text I promise you, I will text my entire family. Hey.
Yep.
On the flight, we're about to depart, and it's not just the hubby. If I'm flying by myself, it's not just the hubby. It's literally the whole family. Like, cause in my mind, Lord only knows that this is the last time I'm texting. I know, and that sounds dismal as all get out. That's how scared I am of flying. Honestly. So I'm like, hey, y'all, I love y'all. Mama, I love you.
Yeah.
Take care of everybody for me. I mean, no lie, no joke. I cannot. I'm petrified of flying.
Texting the wife, goodbye, my love. You know what I mean? And all that. And just being like, when I come back home, I'm going to be a different man. I'm going to be a different man. I swear to God. I swear to God. If this plane lands, I'm going to be a different man. I'm going to be a completely different man.
Oh, and don't let there be any turbulence. It's a wrap. I'm going to tell you, I'm the girl.
And there's always turbulence.
And I've had to fly solo dolo to go out on business type flights. And literally, I have had strangers be like, I got you. And they will grab my hand because they can tell that I'm scared. I'm petrified. Because if there's any turbulence going down or going up, I'm like, ah! I'm one of those. I do that. No, I'm not kidding. On the flight, I had one person go, I got you.
Oh, yeah. They're like, let's pray together.
And I literally was like, thank you.
Let's pray together.
Real talk.
Let us pray together.
Because normally I grab my husband's hand. You know what I mean? And if he's not there, I'm just,
This stuff is hilarious.
Yeah, man.
No, see, I'm good on it, guys. I'm good on it.
We are really good on it.
But hey, for those of y'all who really enjoy that roller coaster ride, I mean, y'all have a death wish.
Don't put that.
No, that is what it is. Y'all are daredevils. Okay, I like everything normal and for it to make sense. Planes don't make sense. They're not supposed. 3 tons of metal, like a flying petri dish at 30,000 feet in the air. It just doesn't make sense to me. But hey, by all means, hey, you like it, enjoy it. Southwest is down for a minute. I don't know how long for.
They're good now.
They're good now.
Yes, as of now.
But their equipment was out. See, that's the thing. Make that make sense, y'all. Just make it make sense.
Just update your damn equipment, please, and thank you.
Or just fly private.
Shit, not me.
But I've seen La Bamba.
Them things crash too. Sorry, there's been more of those.
But I've seen La Bamba.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
No. Did you say
La Bamba?
La Bamba?
La Bamba.
Nice.
Come on, man.
He went big.
That movie messed me up.
He went big.
Oh, Donna, that messed me up.
Night.
Okay.
He went to La Bamba.
I went to La Bamba.
Please let us know if you
That
guys
was a good
have seen
movie.
La Bamba. It was a good movie.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
La 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 Bamba.
And he flew in the,
We
spoiler,
don't want
this is one of the reasons why I don't like flying. It's just so you know. Damn. Okay? Yes. La Bamba.
We're not trying to make it worse for y'all who might be a little like this about flying. Our bad. If you love to fly, do you, boo-boo? But yeah,
Just
that's
saying.
not us. Yeah,
I'm
no.
just saying. But, okay.
Someone just said they have a flight to Cali next month to their friend's wedding. They're flying Southwest.
Wow. Congratulations. You
Look,
just played
look.
yourself.
We gonna pray. Don't you get? You know what?
I'm
Here's
just
the
saying,
thing.
go with God.
Pray. Did you say go?
I said, go with God. Come on.
Please.
What?
Here's the thing. I'm a pray on your flight. 1, 2. We're gonna hope and pray that they update their systems before you actually fly out.
Facts.
I'm supposed to actually go out of town my damn self. We have not booked our flights yet, and honestly, we've had a couple of opportunities to go on flights. I have declined them all because I'm not playing with these. Let a motherfucker crash into me.
Man.
It's
Am I the only one?
but I'm a pray on it.
Can I ask you something? Because we relate on this, not only just because we blood. But when you buy that ticket, it's so fucked up. But when you buy that ticket, do you say, is this the ticket to my
No, but I will say,
is this the one that takes me?
No,
is
no,
this
no.
my La Bamba? You know what I'm saying?
I will say though,
Okay.
when I'm in, this is so dismal and so bad, but this is because we're complete. Here's the thing, I make it worse for myself because I'm actually an actual nerd, okay?
Oh,
so I'm
yeah,
one of those
she is.
people who are scared to fly, but I will also watch any and all documentaries about missing flights.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I'm one of those people. I'm a
Oh
weirdo.
my God, the 350.
That
Was it 357?
I will watch all of those. I'm the person who
Oh,
is
my
petrified
Lord.
of tornadoes, but will watch every tornado documentary. I will tell you, California is about to break off from the U.S. because I don't
Tornado?
watch from the earthquake because there's supposed to be a big earthquake in California.
That's
I'm
what they're
sorry,
saying.
Californians, but there's supposed to be a huge earthquake in California. I'm one of those. So I'm one of those people who will literally watch all those things that will literally petrify you and then be petrified when I get on flights or be petrified when there's a natural disaster that comes up because I know everything about it because I'm a nerd. I'm just one of those people. You know what I mean?
I get it.
However, it's not when I purchase the flight tickets, it's when I get on the plane. When I get on the plane, I literally think of everything that could possibly happen. This is so bad because I know some of you guys probably have some of the same fears that we do. This is not to excite those fears. But I will get in the plane and I will go, okay. And depending on who I'm with, I'm like, okay, thank you, Jesus. I'm with everybody because if we all going together in love. I love y'all. But if it's just me, I'm like sending texts to everybody. I love y'all. About to leave.
I ain't got not one of
It's
them
bad.
texts. Just so you guys know, not
Pay
once.
attention to him.
I ain't got
don't
none
care
of
when I
them
leave out
text
of town.
messages.
Usually it's mom. It used to be mom and dad. I would text mom and dad. I'm like, hey, by the way, I'm about to leave. I love y'all.
Yes.
I'm leaving right now. And then I'll text the hubby and be like, hey, da 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 da.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm one of those.
Let's keep it real. Flying, you got to be a brave soul to want to be doing that all the time.
Yeah.
It is scary.
But God bless all of you who have to fly in the next month. Because I know.
No, absolutely. Travel safely. But if you're hearing about this Southwest Airlines, comment down below because I want to hear your thoughts on it too. Does this slow you down from buying tickets from Southwest Airlines or not? Does this matter? Does this, does it make you worrisome about your next flight out of wherever you are living right now or not? Please definitely comment in the comment section in the family chat, okay?
Yes.
But yes, please fly safely, fly responsibly, okay? Please don't La Bamba, okay?
It's their control.
It's not in their control. See, that's what messes me up. That's what messes me up. It's not in your control. Sorry, fly.
We're not gonna fly.
Speaking of flying, though, okay, we do have to talk about our main topic, or one of our main topics, okay? He just played an aviator, okay? Historical aviator in the movie Devotion. We have got to talk about Jonathan Majors. Now, Jonathan Majors has just been dropped from his management firm, his PR firm.
Yep.
And listen, there's a lot of people that are really concerned because of the allegations that came out a couple weeks ago with his altercation, fight, or if he really got into fisticuffs with his girlfriend, where he got arrested, was taken to jail in New York City. It is the craziest story. It is the wildest thing because within the very next day, she was recanting her story and saying, no, that's not true. It didn't happen. We just had a fight. But that putting fight in a text could mean so many different things. And so now we knew that the Army dropped him, because they were sponsoring him as a spokesperson for the Army.
Yep.
He was recently dropped from that. But then her recanting and the stories coming out, him proving his innocence, came out. So I'm wondering, now that the management PR firm dropped him, one, did he really do this? And is Marvel next?
Okay, here's the thing. Here's how I found out about Jonathan Majors, right? So, about the allegations. We had just come out of the Ant-Man movie, okay? Whole family, kids, we were excited to see it. We are huge Marvel fanatics in our household. We watch DC stuff, but we're Marvel all the way, right? Saw the movie, I was like, oh, I'm so happy to see us in a major role, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he's got Creed. So he's got Creed.
Have you seen Creed, though?
I have not seen Creed yet.
Okay.
Because of the rules. Only reason why.
It was fire. He kills it in that.
I'm saying.
He kills it in that
I hear
movie.
he did. And so
Kills
Ant-Man, not the best movie. Because Ant-Man, it exactly says. Okay, you already know. If you follow Marvel Comics, Ant-Man doesn't ever get, really, Ant-Man. You already know it's not going to be the most.
Ant-Man's not good? I just heard he's the best part. I just heard he's the one who carries the movie.
No, he does carry the movie. I will say that. If it wasn't for that character. This is how I found out about the allegations.
Okay.
We literally took my son and my daughter to see the movie. We come out of the movie, and I promise you, I pull up my phone. It's the first thing that popped up on Instagram as soon as I walked out of the movie. I said, this cannot be the dude I just saw. This is just the dude we were just watching, right?
Yeah.
I literally turned to Juice, the hubby. I go, look. He was like, oh, shit.
Yep.
Because he's got 2 huge box office movies going on literally at the same exact time.
2.
Right? And he's one of us. I'm going to be honest with you. That broke my heart. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
Right? And that's how I found out about it. Then, of course, dove a little deeper to find out what happened with the allegations. So, allegedly, I guess he was with his girlfriend. They were in some form of public transportation, a rideshare type of situation. They're saying it's a taxi, okay? I guess he was looking at his phone. He was texting somebody. She saw who he was texting, okay? And an altercation ensued, allegedly, okay? Physical altercation, allegedly. Okay, from that point forward, that was, I think, a Friday night. She called it in on a Saturday. He was immediately arrested. Okay, and so that's kind of where it all started, right? Now she has recanted her story.
Yep.
Okay, and
Allegedly.
since then, allegedly, and his team released text messages that were supposed to really just kind of redeem him, which it only made him look worse, in my personal opinion. If you guys saw the text messages, you guys know what I'm talking about. Did not help the situation at all, but allegedly recanted her story, and that's kind of where it was. Slowly but surely, the Army situation, he has a commercial going on he's doing a voiceover for the Army commercial. They pulled that. Now, today, as of right now, he's being dropped by his PR agency, his management. And understand, in this type of crisis, PR is number one. You need your PR team.
When you don't have that's the part that kind of drove me a little nuts, or got me a little concerned. Actually, not a little, a lot of concern. The reason why is because if you really think about it, these are the people that are there to cover your own ass. They're the ones who are supposed to cover your ass if anything goes bad. If anything goes down, they're supposed to have your back.
Right.
Period. And they're dropping him?
Right.
Okay. That's a huge concern, guys.
It's a red flag.
Because now they're going, we can't help you anymore.
Right.
What? So did you really put your paws on her or no? And that's the thing I want to know. I think that's the thing that we all want to know.
There's video that he says
that's
is
going to exonerate him.
Exactly. But I don't know about all that because it's been a few weeks now.
We haven't seen nothing.
Come out. Exactly.
Ain't not a damn thing come out.
Exactly.
So, man, I'm so angry about
and that part, I'm not going to even lie to y'all. When I saw
I'm angry as hell about that.
I was like, damn. Because to be real, one of us, I'm like, I was so happy to see him. And then on top of that, it's just like 2 box office smashes at the same damn time.
Yeah, and then, he's good in both of them.
Right! And then for this to happen, I'm like, damn, man, right?
Seth wants to say something. What do you got to say, man?
Uh-oh.
Flash is still Flash.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. We gonna talk about that. I was so happy you said that. Woo! Hold on, baby.
Still Flash.
Hold on. We gonna talk about Ezekiel, Ezra,
right.
Ezekiel bread. We're gonna talk about Ezra just in a minute, okay? Because he's done much worse things.
Right.
Started his own cult and everything. Lost his doggone mind. We're gonna talk about that in a second.
Their mind.
Oh, sorry, their mind. No disrespect, but you're right. Just on that piece, real quick, I was very, very excited when he came onto the scene because I'm thinking this is one really, really talented dude.
Yes.
He is really good at what he's doing.
Right.
But then all these allegations. Okay, so wait. So then he gets arrested for this whole thing, and I remember jumping on, doing a live, going, "Damn, he did what? I can't believe this! Oh my God,
right.
He's so talented! Another black man going down. Damn, he was just getting started. Damn." Then I sat down and I thought about it, and I'm like, wait a second, is this true?
I'm not gonna
because
lie, I
some
thought
people
that too.
come out with some BS.
Not gonna lie, I
as
said
soon
that
as
too.
a dude starts to get on,
Period.
somebody have to come out and say some BS, trying to make it sound like there's something that they might not be.
Right.
Okay, with these false allegations. So when that happened, then there was another dude that came out and was like, "Oh, yeah, he's an asshole. He's terrible at this, and this. He's a nightmare to work with on set." So then you hear that, and I go, wait a second, because there's always somebody who has to jump on that bandwagon to destroy this person's, trying to destroy a person's career,
reputation,
his image.
that.
Why do people get off on that? I still don't understand.
I don't get it either.
But still, no matter what, still after all that goes down, he comes out with these text messages, and this is what caught me off guard. I read them on the show. I did a pop-up video about this on my show. I'm not trying to promote my show, but we talked about it. The text messages were as, I'm going to loosely say, she said that we had a fight. Now, I know that's semantics, but that could mean so many different things, guys.
Absolutely.
that could literally mean he put his paws on her, or maybe she threw
Or
her,
they put their paws on each other,
and it was
that's
a
how I
mutual
feel
fight.
it probably is.
And I say, keep your hands to yourself. That's what I say all the doggone
Absolutely.
time. Okay? Shoot, I even have a song for it, okay? But keep your hands to yourself, all right? That's all I ask. So two wrongs don't make a right. But once you hear that story, you hear the text, or you see the text message, which we read, and I hear fight, I go, wait a second. Yes, it could be semantics, but it also could mean that there really was a fight. Then on top of that, you say the video. Where the damn video at?
That's what I'm saying. That's
where
what I
that?
wanna know. Yep.
Where's it? I haven't seen it.
Right.
Then you got PR going, deuces already.
That's what you have to wonder.
I'm like,
hold on.
Come on,
the
man,
fact
something's
that
not right.
PR dropped him so quick. We're only a few weeks in and you dropped him that quick. You have to wonder what they saw, what they know.
Yeah.
Devil's advocate, right? I'm always gonna root for us, right? I'm also one of those people who's gonna give somebody the benefit of the doubt. But I find it interesting that they dropped him so quick. I hate that for him. But you don't know what they have access to. Because we haven't seen the video, but allegedly there's video that's supposed to exonerate him. Allegedly.
Allegedly, we haven't seen not a damn
Not
thing.
NAM video. From the cab, because
Okay.
it was a cab, allegedly, that they were in.
Okay. So let's talk about what's his name? Ezra.
Go ahead.
I'm like Ezekiel bread. Ezra Miller, The Flash. Now apparently the movie's really, really good. Quick side note, because I've seen people say, hey man, you know, Ezra been out here acting a damn fool and he still got all his stuff. And you got this one thing that we don't even know is true or not with Jonathan Majors, and everybody's trying to make a big deal about it, right? And now he's going to lose everything, but you got this kid out here wilding out like crazy.
Right.
Is it fair, or should Ezra be getting the same type of treatment? Should it be the same
You already
punishment?
know. You already know what we're getting at. Sorry, but I'm not saying. Here's the thing.
I mean, I'm not.
We are not condoning any behavior with what is alleged. Let's just be real.
No.
Right?
Keep your hands to your
with
doggone
anyone,
self.
period. But you already know there's a double standard. There's always a double standard. Period. End of story. It just is what it is. We don't know what happened. We weren't in the cab. We don't know what happened between the two of them. For all we know, allegedly too, when she called, because she literally called the next day to report whatever allegedly happened. From what we understand, the other side of it is that she was having a mental breakdown and she called the cops, and all of a sudden he gets arrested because she has a, manic freak out.
Yeah, she was
whatever
having
it
a
is.
psychological episode, as
Right?
they say.
So there's a lot of sides to the coin, but
But then PR says deuces to him.
some people get passes. I don't know.
But then Ezra was having
being honest.
that's what he's saying. I had a mental health issue. I had a psychotic break for that long, starting a cult, having kids play with bullets, putting bullets in their mouths and stuff, loose bullets and stuff like that, stealing from other people's homes, doing all this crazy stuff, running around with an underage girl, by the way. All this crazy stuff. Now, I'm saying this, and I'm not trying to justify. Both are wrong for what they are being alleged of doing.
Alleged to do, yeah.
Period. But he has still got a big movie coming out, which will most likely make a lot of money. It is apparently tested out the water, like blew everything DC out the water. Apparently, it's that freaking good. To the point where the DC producers or whatever, they're willing to risk it all because this movie is that good, allegedly.
Meanwhile,
I think it's messed up, y'all.
Jonathan might be replaced. Just saying.
He might be.
They're in talks to potentially replace him already.
I hope it doesn't happen.
I pray it doesn't happen. But again,
Man,
not condoning any of that type of behavior, right? If whatever is alleged is true, throw the book at him. Bye. Peace out. I'm all about protect all women, not just black women, it's all women for me, period. It's about protecting people. It's not even just women.
Yeah.
Protect people, right? Him included. If whatever's alleged is not true, right?
Right.
But they're in talks now to potentially replace him. He's got a TV show coming out too. Season 2 of another. Oh, dang.
Majors? What movie? What show?
Oh my God. What is his name? Hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
Well, while you're doing that, Seth, what you got something to say? What's up?
So,
yes, because I saw your face.
Yeah, no, it's just between Marvel and DC. Marvel has multiple things going. They're not all good, but they've got multiple things going. DC is like, oh yeah, we got a good one. Wait,
Loki.
They did what?
It's Loki.
Oh man.
Loki. Yeah.
So yeah, Loki.
He's
Marvel has
already
multiple
shot
things
season
going
2
on.
of Loki.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to come out. So now what's gonna happen?
Yeah, they can't replace him right now. They can't.
Exactly.
They're gonna have to let the movies play out.
But they're
and let
talking
it be
about
what it
replacing
is.
Kang now too.
Multiverse.
Yep.
How?
They're talking about completely dropping.
What, they're gonna turn him into a thicker, better looking black man?
In Loki,
what
there is
are you
an
gonna do?
I'm saying.
There is an alligator in Loki. It could be another human that looks different.
Listen.
Multiverse. It's possible.
Well, they can always spin it, and everyone will go, oh yeah, and just eat their popcorn and continue watching the movie. Seriously, it'd be like, oh, so he Kang? Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Moving on. They're not gonna be like, oh damn, where's Majors is throwing it all off.
Right.
They won't care. They won't care. This will be what it is.
And I hate that for him.
Dumbledore changed in Lord of the Rings.
He did, but him did.
Why are you gonna do it like that?
Him did. Okay. Him did. He died. What? You have no choice but to recast the mother lover.
Good night.
Talking about Dumbledore. This dude's still. Majors is still alive. Majors is still alive.
Right.
Okay. So just saying, Dumbledore.
I pray that everything works out for him
done,
and
bro.
that these alleged allegations absolutely are not true. If they are true, throw the book at him. Okay. Protect all people. Right. But if not, Lord, I just find this, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I find this so funny that this happens after I'm a conspiracy theorist when it comes to some of these things. How ironic is it that these allegations come out right as he has 2 movies in the box office? Just saying.
But why him though? Think about it. No.
saying.
Think about it though. There have been bigger stars out here that could have crumbled.
Absolutely.
Okay?
And they still got
Let's
cast.
talk about Michael B. Jordan real quick, just for 2 seconds. Huge
Let's
star.
talk about him because he's fine. Oh, sorry.
Huge star. Stop saying that nonsense. Huge star with his caterpillar mustache looking like a younger Steve Harvey with hair.
Stop hating! Y'all know! Stop it!
I didn't say that!
Y'all better comment and let No, he being a
I'm
straight
kidding.
hater.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
hater.
It's a joke.
He's the other
He look
one.
good. He look good. He look alright.
Straight hating.
He look good.
Okay.
Caterpillar
Listen.
mustache having ass.
Nah.
Anyway.
Okay, if y'all feel me, comment down below.
No, it's
Holla
fine.
at us. Let us
Whatever.
know
Oh
what's
yeah,
up.
he choppy. He's Adonis. Whatever. What I'm trying to say is he's had huge career. And the only BS he's really gotten, it's funny I just said Steve Harvey, but Lori Harvey.
Yeah.
That's the only real BS he really got. He never put his hands on nobody from what we know. It's not like he's out here with a drug problem or, out here drinking or doing anything crazy, too much of one thing. You know what I mean?
Allegedly, she was a beard. Am I allowed to say that?
So he gay? Come on,
Allegedly,
he ain't
she
gay.
was a beard.
He ain't gay.
Allegedly.
Just because he looks good
She
does not
was a
automatically mean him gay.
I didn't say that.
No, that's not
He
fair.
fine as I get out. Look, I don't have any
That's
problem
not-
with anybody.
that's not fair.
honey.
Hey, yeah,
But
live your life.
allegedly,
But if you talking
was
about beard, a beard? Nah, I don't believe it.
she be hopscotching from one to the
Yeah, but she was with Snowfall
She's
dude.
with he fine as fuck too.
Get the
Chris Evans.
Woo! What's his
no.
name? What's his
Snowfall.
daggone name?
Oh, I was thinking Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer. He's like Chris
Sensual
Evans.
chocolate.
No, you talking
That's
about?
me.
Tasty.
Did you notice that we didn't go? Yeah, boy. Yeah, bro. We both just sat there and looked at him. blank.
If you've watched Snowfall, you know what I'm talking about. Because he's fine. And then he got and then he got a little accent to him and stuff. And then now she with him now too. I'm like,
Listen, he's a damn good actor. Okay, Damson Idris.
And absolutely delicious.
He got a Denzel vibe about him. Or at least that's what he summons with the character. Why am I forgetting his name in Snowfall now?
What's his name? Daddy, I love you, by the way. Juice, if you watching.
Oh.
I do love you.
See, why?
You my sexual
See, now, time out.
But I recognize deliciousness.
You don't need to go Monique on us right now. Calling your man daddy. Because that's just messing me up. Now, can we get back onto the conversation at hand? Okay. Nothing bad has ever been said about Michael B. Jordan in that damning type of way. Right? He's out here making movies, killing it, and doing a damn good job at it. Yes. Okay? There have been plenty of other actors out here that for some odd reason, either they have a very good team that covers all their mess ups up very, very well, or they don't do anything wrong out here. They keep to themselves, they stay quiet. And whoever they smash and it's, on the quiet. And that's it. Mm-hmm. You got Jonathan Majors out here getting accused of something very, very bad. Okay? There's some people that are out here that get in trouble. And it could literally be because they are a nightmare. They are dangerous people. Or it's because of their persona that they put out there. There's those guys that live dangerously. And then you hear these stories that they're actually really dangerous behind closed doors. Mm-hmm. And you go, okay, that makes sense.
Can I ask you guys a question, though?
But with this Jonathan Majors thing, it just seems a bit odd that it just comes out like this.
Literally, right after he has 2 box office hits.
Something.
I don't know.
But anyway, you were going to say, I'm sorry.
Can I ask you a question? Have you seen the pictures they're using of him in the media for all the stories?
Jonathan Majors?
Yeah. Have you noticed
he's always looking like he had a hard life.
You haven't noticed his pictures?
He always looked like he's having a hard life. He always looked like he looks strained every time. He looks like he just got transported, time warped from the Civil War. I swear to God. I'm dead ass. You see what he was wearing at the Oscars? He looked like he just came straight out of a Civil War.
Listen, I pray for the brother.
He was in the middle of a Negro spiritual. Seriously. And he got zapped.
Where?
Like that. I'm telling you.
You said where? I pray for the brother.
Man, somebody pull up that photo.
Seth's over here cracking the fuck up. I pray for the brother.
I'm just saying.
None of this shit is true. And this is just, look at him pursing his lips. He purses his lips.
Yes, he does purse his lips.
You know he does. Every picture. Tell me y'all ain't been on any other social media, and every time you see a story about Jonathan Majors, I promise
he always pursing.
Every picture, I'm like, why is he pursing his lip in every damn
Okay, I'm
He's
sorry.
like Olivia Pope. You know Olivia Pope?
Olivia Pope. She's the worst crier in the world.
You know how she does?
He kind of looks like he bit into a lemon before he takes every shot.
Every shot. Olivia Pope is like, for real?
Oh God. Mary P just said, blue steel, yo. Blue steel. That's his own blue steel.
Right?
It's the black blue steel.
Look.
It's the black blue steel.
Look. All right. Hold up now. We got to talk about something that's super hot topic that went super, super viral. We absolutely have to hear your opinions on this. You ready for it?
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Chance.
Are we going there right now?
Absolutely.
Okay, so real quick, before we take this left turn, please hit that like button down below. Hit it. That would really mean a lot. And if you haven't done it, yes, tap dance on it. No, actually, if you tap dance on it, then it goes on and off and on and off and on and off. So just hit it once.
Hit once.
Just go back like
Bam.
that. Okay, don't even hit 2 times,
Right,
just once.
that part.
But also, please do me a favor. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. And also share this feed if you're enjoying this conversation.
Yes.
Okay? That's all I'm trying to say real quick. Now, you were saying something about Chance the Rapper trying to get in them yams.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about Chance the Rapper.
I know y'all saw Chance the Rapper. Get a little friggin' nigga.
All up in them clappers.
At Carnival.
It was bad.
In Jamaica. Listen, And everybody trying to be like, oh yeah, he was celebrating his birthday, whatever. He's a whole ass married man with 2 whole ass kids, and they just both happen to be girls. I'm saying that for a reason. If you guys have not seen the video, hold up. Are we gonna cue the video? Are you gonna be able to see it? Look, Seth is about to cue the video. Is he playing? It's playing now.
Right
Y'all see it?
You see it.
Okay.
He says, all on the floor. Give me some more. This is bad.
And then he gonna tap too. But then look. He was like, oh shit. Somebody's recording me. Let me get my ass up out of here.
He got.
Keep in mind, there's actually 2 videos of him now that have now surfaced.
Oh, this time he didn't care.
There it is. Boom. You see it? That part.
Hey, when he goes back home, he's like, no, we were just studying the Bible. And bringing Perrier, baby.
Some people are saying, well, what if his wife was with him? And she was the one recording the video.
No.
Highly doubtful. Highly doubtful.
Sorry. No.
Okay. Highly doubtful.
No.
And I know he loves his wife. He done made a whole album about how much he loves his wife. I just want to know for real. On some real stuff. Look at the video. Y'all.
Yeah, one more again, and we're going to cut it because, it's a little bit too,
It's a little extra.
Okay.
I'm sure many of you guys saw it. Are y'all cool?
Inspector Gadget just said, all that jiggle. All of that jiggle. Okay. Somebody watching. Somebody watching for other reasons, y'all.
When I saw it on social media, people were tripping off the fact that he went bam, bam.
That's wrong.
Hold on.
But
I'm like, when he was all like bam, 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 that's for me.
There it is.
It was like a half slap.
No,
I'm trying to figure out him leaning back. People were holding him back, trying to be like, you know what I mean? I need to know about that. Like, that's what I'm tripping off of. He's like this, trying to.
Yeah, you don't need to do that to me. That's weird.
Yeah, we won't do that.
Thank you. Go with God. Yeah, go with God.
I'm saying is, hold up.
Okay.
He was at Carnival, Jamaica.
Having a good time.
Celebrating his, I believe, 30th birthday.
Oh, so he was high and drunk.
Right.
But is that excusable?
He may not have been high. Child, he could have just had a drink or 2.
He was high on the Lort.
Okay.
He was high off the Lort.
Okay. Off the Lort.
Listen, let me be real. Doesn't matter. Okay.
He is a married.
Let me just.
As fuck ass man. Okay, go ahead.
There it is.
As you were.
So let's keep it real. All right.
As you were.
No, he done mucked that up. He messed up on that. I get it. He could have been out with his boys having a good old time and all that. But let me be real. You are Chance the Rapper. Let me repeat that again. You are Chance the Rapper. Everybody's going to know who you are when you're out there having a good old time, especially if you're rolling deep with an entourage and you got the number 3 baseball cap. You could have thrown on like a Cardinals cap and just said, no, my name's Jerome. And everyone would have been like, man, but you just look exactly like Chance the Rapper, bro. Yeah, man, dap it up and keep it moving. But you didn't do that. You're Chance the Rapper. They know who you are. There's a certain responsibility you have. Not only to the people who watch your stuff, but to your family that you are growing at home.
Oh, he got
so
girls.
if you're gonna be
2
here,
girls.
yeah. So if you're gonna be out here doing this doggone thing like this, it was the bap bap, and then there was the boom boom, and that is a big problem. No matter what, you shouldn't be dry humping random
okay,
girls out here.
Hold on, but is he cheating?
You shouldn't.
Is he cheating? Because the big question is he cheating on his wife by having done what he done, right? So people are literally like, aren't you a married man? That's literally the commentary. Aren't you a married man? Don't you have kids? Don't you love your wife? How do y'all feel? I'm very curious. How do you guys feel? If you guys were, it didn't have to be married either. Y'all could be in a relationship with somebody. If you saw your man
trying to get in them yams.
Okay. Okay.
Show me the way.
Okay, I'm saying, if y'all saw him at Carnaval, and then there's people who are also saying, well, that's our culture. That's what we do. Right?
Yeah.
What would you do? Do you feel it was inappropriate? Do you feel that's cheating? Would you be mad at your significant other? Let's flip the script, though. Mm-hmm. Please, let's flip the script.
Oh,
because
please
if he was seeing a viral video of his wife.
I'm gonna sign them papers.
Talk about some.
Here you go.
Pondy River. Pond. Would he?
Bye bye.
Be like, it's cool. It's Carnaval. That's what we do. Keep in mind, we are West Indian. Okay, we are Haitian American, honey. Okay, we know the culture of Carnaval. We it just is what it is. Okay, but Carnival doesn't mean you gotta be like, You ain't got to do all that. Okay? So how would you feel? Was it inappropriate? I'm very curious to see what you guys think. I'm very curious. Was it inappropriate of Chance the Rapper to do that? Some people are like, guys, this is just what we do. It's carnival. Some people are like, oh my God, he's married and that's cheating. Some people are like, just let him live his life. I am very curious.
Okay.
Please comment in the chat and let us know.
Let me just say this. This is important. Okay.
Give me some of that ice.
This is okay. This is very. You need to replenish.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Allison.
Yes, thank you. All right, and there's one more. So let me just say this really quick. Okay, guys. It would sound like okay. Communication is key. That's it. If there's an understanding between him and his wife is sitting here saying, yeah, go ahead, have fun, slap some booty cheeks and all that stuff, have a great old time. If that was the real conversation, then hey, that's his business. Enjoy himself, right? Let him enjoy himself. But if this was not a conversation, yeah, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. I'm sorry. This is not a situation that I don't know. I just don't know how this could just get a pass. He was out there.
He was literally.
He was out there.
He was bent, and then his boys were holding it up.
He was out there.
What?
He was out there.
Let
me just say that.
What do you see in the comments, Sess? I need to know.
Yeah, Sess, what are they saying in the comments?
I need to see what people are generally saying because it's pretty split down the middle.
So Crystal R said that is not appropriate because he has family, but I don't consider it cheating.
Okay, right.
And then
I agree. It's not.
Let me see. Cloud says I agree. It depends what type of relationship they have.
Sure.
For sure. And then Literal Lils, what up? Says my man would definitely not like if I was dancing with some dude. She says, but I don't care if he dances like that with someone. That's
interesting.
Your man is very lucky, I guess.
Right. Here's the thing.
Okay.
And I don't consider it cheating, but I will say if you are Chance the Rapper, like kind of chill the fuck out. Like if I'm your wife and I'm out of the spotlight, outside of just being considered your wife, and then you go viral because you out here talking about some pandi, and you just digging in the, you know what I mean? And people hope and then he now has 2 viral videos because the first one came out and then he has another one that came out too, right?
Should I play that?
That's embarrassing.
I'm gonna play that too.
Wait.
I mean, I already played both of them, but I'm gonna play it again in case somebody forgot. So in
case you missed it,
it's rolling right now.
There you go.
He's talking to the camera right now.
But I'm saying,
no, he knows.
It's like chill out, like people. My bad. You know people gonna be clowning both you and I as your wife. Chill out. And here's the thing: there is a culture of carnaval. Okay, there's a flow. There's a way to be, and you can kick it and have you can dance into your thing. You can kick it, but you don't have to dry hump.
You don't have
the girl in front of you to have fun at carnival. Honestly. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do that. Look. Did he have to do that?
He's all up in it.
And they holding him.
Probably getting COVID. But he that close.
But I'm saying you don't have to do that to kick it at carnival. You don't.
He that close.
I'm saying. And if his wife did that, come on. You think he'd be cool with that?
It'd be a wrap.
Stop
It'd be a wrap.
Thank you.
Because, he'd be like,
you're
my queen. You're supposed to be an angel. You're not supposed to be out here wilding out. And I'm Chance the Rapper, so I'm allowed to be a little ratchet. No. Come on now. It's Chance the Rapper, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not ratchet. Okay? He's allowed to be a little bit. And that's probably what he's leaning on. Aside from his boy while he's doing the thing. Okay? He probably pulled a vertebrae. All right? I think it's messed up. I think it's disrespectful.
Right.
He should know better.
Yeah. That's
and you can't be out here getting all freaky deaky because it's not. No, you just no. But comment down below or comment in the family chat. Definitely let us know what you think. Crash Cadet. Sup? Said, what up, Tosh?
What Tosh say?
She said unless he and his wife have some kind of arrangement, in that case, she would probably be mad salty. Oh, she'd probably be mad salty that he put it out there like that because now she has to act like she's upset.
Okay, interesting.
Because you got a point. Because you can't be out here like we don't know their arrangement.
Right.
We don't know their
Right.
understanding of
Right.
each other, and he's still out here acting a doggone fool. And now that he got caught acting a doggone fool, now she's like, "Damn! Now I got to sit here and go. No, we are children of God. We are God-fearing people." And we shouldn't be, now they got to explain it.
Look,
I can control my man. I control my man.
I'ma
Watch.
keep it funky with y'all ladies. Holler at me if you feel me on this. There is no way on God's green earth that if the situation was vice versa and his wife was doing that on social media and she went viral for it, that he would go for that. Sorry.
No, he wouldn't.
Period.
Or would he be crazy enough to be like, yeah, my girl bad? No, that's dumb. So, yeah,
Get
he
outta
done
here.
mucked that up. Sess.
Stop.
If we flip the script, I'm wondering what would Will Smith do. But anyways, if it was Jada out there, get your nuts.
He'd be running all over everybody. Okay, his hand up would be like this and running after everybody. Get my wife off your mouth.
Oh boy.
I got two things. So
Okay.
we do have one that said let me see. We have some very disrespectful. We have some very public with it. We have he should think about his daughters. So you brought up daughters.
That's
We
why I
didn't go
kept
into
saying
it. Go
that.
ahead.
That's
Someone
why I
said
said
he should
that.
think about his daughters.
Absolutely.
Also, before you go into the daughter part, Haley Nightingale, what's up, Haley? Said if he's doing that in public, what's he doing behind closed doors?
Splat
Yes,
out.
black cacao.
So daughters, what are your thoughts on daughters?
I totally look. That's the reason why I kept saying he's got 2 daughters at home, and I'm not sitting here saying that they're going to watch this now, but they will possibly watch it later. Here's the thing: I'm all for having a good time. I'm not a square by any stretch. My husband and I love you, baby, because I know he's watching. We've been at the strip club together and all that, or whatever.
Sup, Juice? How you doing?
AKA Juice, AKA Daddy, Daddy.
We've done it. Whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm done.
However,
done.
he ain't gonna expect me to bend it like Beckham on viral video. I'm saying, you know what I mean? That's like a point where you gotta, and then he's got, and everybody just knows kind of Chance is kind of being clean cut, yada 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 yada, and then for this to kind of come out, and it's not like he did anything overly horrible. I just feel like, you should just know better. You know what I mean? Especially with 2 daughters at home. So for me, I'm just like, okay, chill out, because eventually, they are gonna probably see that video. I'm just saying. It is what
I'm
it
just
is.
doing the Jonathan Majors sour puss face.
Do the.
Do it to your camera. Give it to your camera. Right there. Oh, there it is.
Shouldn't have done that, bro.
That's Blue Steel. That's La
Done
Tigra.
that shit. Nah,
That's La Negra.
Black Panther.
Right.
Okay, shouldn't have done that, bro. No.
Will Smith is clean cut.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, he is not. Okay.
Will Smith.
Speaking of
I
clean cut.
I love him, but still.
No. Hey, Will Smith.
I love Will Smith. I've interviewed him before.
But-
I love him.
But let me. Oh, yeah.
I love him.
Let me tell you something.
Bro.
Let me say
However,
this.
his
No.
wife.
Love Will Smith. He's just getting destroyed. Okay?
His wife did
His
that,
life
I'm
is getting
sorry.
destroyed.
No shit.
Or his life is getting destroyed by his wife. But
Sorry.
that's another conversation.
That's a whole
That's
other
true.
conversation.
Both are true.
For real. Red table talk
Oh,
fucked him
that.
up.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow. She is getting destroyed. Yeah. It's 2:00 and I'm faded. So moving on. Speaking of, yeah. No, sorry. Speaking of
Freaky
squeaky
deaky
clean,
stuff.
squeaky clean.
Ah,
We're going
squeaky
into
clean, my
something
bad.
incredibly left.
Opposite of that.
The opposite, the complete antithesis of that. We have got to talk about Freaknik, the Freaknik documentary. It is really going down, guys. There is a documentary. Hulu is allegedly picking this up. Okay, allegedly picking up the crazy antics of young black individuals at this Freaknik festival in 1994. That is now going to be a documentary, but it's now going to be a documentary. And a lot of people are very, very scared. Yeah, look at that photo. The fuck?
Oh shit.
It's like, is that mom? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
First and foremost,
No. My mama is an angel, okay?
First and foremost, my
Love you, Mom.
mother.
I'm kidding.
Li pa fait bagay sa.
Yeah, no.
Okay, si Haitian you connais. Okay, period. If you're
Facts.
Haitian, you know.
If
Li
you're
pa fait
Haitian,
bagay sa.
you know.
Period.
Just
okay.
Yeah.
Period.
Haitians don't do this. I'm really sorry.
We can't.
No disrespect.
We can't say that.
Can we
because
not?
There are some Haitians that probably went
They
to
probably
Freaknik.
freaky.
Right.
Yeah. But in my mind, us Haitians are just angels.
Right.
We're angels.
Our Haitian mama. No.
Mama is an angel.
Period.
Okay, so moving on.
Yes, Freaknik.
So when we come into
Let them
this, when we see this, okay, there's this documentary. We talked about it a couple days ago. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of people that are very, very concerned about this because there's a lot of old antics. There's a lot of old-ish, a lot of crazy-ish that went down during this festival that is now going to resurface, so much that there were some people just recently that are now trying to sue Hulu for
Literally.
the exposure of this documentary. What's the details on that? 'Cause
Okay,
you
so
just
here's
gave
the
us.
deal.
You just told me some stuff right before we went live, so tell me that.
So for those of you guys who may not know, if you're not familiar with Freaknik, this is a festival that started in 1983, right? Basically, the whole point of it was originally to be a picnic for those who were stuck in college having to stay back during spring break.
That's
right?
so wholesome.
Right, that's the wholesome description, right? It started out that way.
Sure.
1983, that's what it's supposed to be. It was supposed to be free, picnic, free, that's it, right? Started out that way, didn't end up that way, ended up evolving into Freak Nick, okay? Eventually, it
How does that
dissipated,
happen?
okay? However, now there are professionals, pastors, lawmakers, judges.
Because that's the best part.
Who are trying to sue Hulu
Yeah.
to stop the release of the documentary that is supposed to enlighten us on all of the ongoings of Freaknik. Here's the thing. Keep in mind, Freaknik happened back in the day. Started out in 1983, ended in the 1990s.
It's a long ass time ago.
Because
guys.
it was a hot ass mess express. It was originally supposed to be wholesome. It was supposed to be really just an opportunity for people to get together, educated African American brothers and sisters to get together and enjoy spring break if they were stuck back in college and not being able to go back home. It eventually evolved to thousands upon thousands of people, none of which had anything to do with any kind of college, eventually just going ham, doing all of the things. Have I been to Freaknik? No, I know you have not either. I know those who have. So look at Seth. Did you go to Freaknik?
Oh,
He was conceived in Freaknik.
You might be a Freaknik baby.
I mean,
Now,
you know what? I mean, listen. I'll let my parents get it. It's fine.
look, he leaned in the camera to say that. Listen, holler at us if any of you guys went to Freaknik. If you did, let us know something about Freaknik if you actually went. However, if you're in your 40s or whatever, if you were in that time frame, you might be familiar with Freaknik. It was crazy. I know many of people who actually went to Freaknik and had a great time. It was a little crazy, which is why it had to stop. It had to end. It was absolute insanity. The government got involved, shut the shit down. It was, but it brought a lot of business to Atlanta. Not all for the right reasons, but it did.
No doubt.
And now there are literally business professionals, judges, all of that, trying to shut this Hulu documentary down because now there is a documentary that Hulu's put together that is going to really just release and share what happened at Freaknik. Before iPhone footage, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, these are the grainy BlackBerry flip phone footage, okay? This is the camcorder footage when you were holding your camcorder like this. It's about to be crazy and they're now trying to block it. Do you blame them? I don't. Freaknik had a lot of shit.
But how you gonna remember? How you gonna remember? Oh, this went over to this. That's
Give it. It's on the graphic.
oh, that was going down.
Keep going. It's on the graphic.
Keep going.
Oh,
Okay.
we can hear you. Okay. Wow.
So
Look, this is hilarious.
we see you over there. Oh,
We see you.
Now that's interesting. Okay, so
That's so funny.
the question is okay. The question I have is, how are you gonna remember all the way back during that time that there was a camcorder just creeping in the cut while you were smashing? I'm just saying.
Twerking, dropping it like it's hot.
No, not even the twerking. I'm saying doing the nasty, because you got to remember it's not. Still the thing? Hold on.
We're still here, guys, if you can hear us. That's actually pretty good, considering
Let's
we've gotten through all of
no
this.
sound. Let me see. Spence.
We're coming.
What?
You can see you guys now,
Oh, you can?
but no sound still.
That's crazy. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, good.
Can you hear us again?
So
Let us know if you can hear us.
So we are in the middle of talking about fucking.
Did you say
Freaknik,
in the middle of fucking?
the Freaknik thing? I meant
Okay,
we were in the middle of
that
talking
did not
about.
sound,
That did not
yeah.
sound good at all.
At
Let
all.
me say that again.
Absolutely horrendous.
Oh, and it went out again. Oh, dagnab.
Going up.
We're coming, y'all.
Oh no.
No, it's just this one camera guy. The other ones are on. Right
Oh,
now
okay.
it's on Sandy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so hopefully, can you hear us? Let us know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Because
This
one of the
thing
cameras died. That's normal.
Main camera's back.
The main camera's back?
Yep.
Hey! Look, honestly, if we've gone this long, and this is how long it took
Okay.
before we had a technical issue, that's pretty damn good. Especially
not
for our
bad.
first show.
not bad.
You killed cameras.
Yeah, we killed cameras.
Yeah.
Straight murked.
Let
Okay.
us know. Comment and let us know if you can hear us properly and see us.
Actually, just hit the number 1.
There you go.
Hit the number. Is that camera on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hit the number 1. Let us know that you guys can hear us. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just hit the number 1. It's that simple. Okay. Thank you.
I think I see a one. I see a one.
Yeah, we see it. We got
Hey!
So real quick, what I was trying to say is a lot. Or I'm just gonna summarize what I was saying here a second ago. I just feel that a lot of these guys are exposing themselves by going and suing Hulu. They're exposing themselves
Right.
by saying, "Oh, I got a problem with this whole thing," because now they're saying, "Yeah, I remember doing like I'm exposing myself right now by saying I don't want you to stop doing this."
Right.
Okay, so that's one thing I see in this whole thing that I'm like, wait a second, this is weird. This is very, very weird, and now you're fully exposing yourself. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember exactly what I was trying to say.
Here's
but
the thing.
I'm trying to
You
reiterate
good.
it again. It's
You
gone.
know what? If this is the only technical issue, like the only real technical issue we had in all of this time for our first live, that's phenomenal.
Sess and I have done so many shows together, and there's been so many situations where we're in the middle of a show and the whole thing just goes dark.
Yeah,
So it happens.
It's totally normal.
It totally
Look,
happens.
I will say this though, many of y'all might have been procreated during Freaknik, and y'all don't even know it. Y'all might see the start of all that during this
crazy.
Hulu documentary.
That's
But
crazy.
here's the thing. They're literally trying to shut it down. People have gone viral talking about the fact that they're like, oh shit, we're about to potentially, because they don't even know if they're even featured in this documentary, but they're like, fuck, I don't even know what I did. Okay, because this is back in the day. These people are now pastors and lawyers and judges and, you know, whatever, mothers and fathers who were doing this. right? Who now are very well established, who might have been going to Freaknik on a regular basis. I do know many people who went to Freaknik. It was a little wild and crazy. Lots that went on, hence why it got shut down. In the 90s, it got shut down. But it went on for a very, very, very long time. And it was a little Looney Tunes.
Yeah. It's, listen, I don't feel bad for any of those people who get exposed, because if they did something bad, they did something bad. I know it's pretty bad that it happened in 94 and now it's coming out, but hey, if you saw those cameras, you knew exactly what was going down. You thought that stuff was just going to sit around and collect dust somewhere on some shelf?
I don't know. I hope they blur people's faces, because
I'm sure they will.
In college, people were having a good time there, and not everyone was a college kid. Not everyone was going down there at Freaknik as a college person. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like that was back in the day. Like, if you're a grown person and you've kind of evolved and you've done your thing and you did, I hope that they blur.
They thought
You said what?
They thought they lost the tapes.
No one's gonna lose those tapes.
No.
Ain't nobody gonna lose those tapes. And I will say this though too. Anything that's captured illegally, like or anything that's being captured of someone doing something illegal, and it's in some sort of X-rated, spicy type of way, it's not going to make the documentary. It's not going to make the Hulu documentary. They're not going to show a crime being done. They may say something later like, like they might do a little graphic that says, this is what happened to such and such after a little while. But they're not going to show all that stuff. They're not going to. So people are freaking out, and I feel like maybe you just need to sit back and wait, because you made the decision to do any of these crimes,
right?
To do any of these crimes at this event. So it's on y'all. That's it.
I don't know. I look at it like this. And I'm not trying to say like excusing any bad behavior that is illegal or detrimental to another person or people, right? I will never condone that behavior. But I feel like, damn, there are some people that are probably freaked out, or that I know are freaked out, because there's a possibility that they may get exposed for past behavior when they were in college. And in college, you guys know, I'm sure many of you guys, if you guys went to college or did anything in your youth that you don't necessarily, that you may be a little embarrassed by, or necessarily someone who does that now, but now, back in the day you might have done. It is what it is. I find this interesting and funny that this is kind of what's happening now, that people are literally trying to block the documentary from appearing.
Because they did something wrong. If you're going out of your way to try to stop this thing from coming out, and you're like somebody of power, or you're somebody who's making
like a judge,
or something like that, lawmakers and all that, you are literally exposing yourself already by going out there and going, we're suing you and we're going to try to stop this from happening. Clearly, this is a full-on, that's a smoking gun. That's a huge smoking gun in my personal opinion.
What are you thinking? Because you about to say something. What do you think?
Okay, so I'm just gonna say I don't necessarily.
Here's the thing: they might not have necessarily done something wrong. They might have just been living their life at whatever age. Maybe they're right, but they don't want to be seen in that light, because now they're in a position where, now you can't act that certain way. And since we're in a culture where retrospectively we have expectations on your teenhood now,
right?
They don't want to be canceled because of whatever reason. So,
I totally agree with that. I mean, for me, I just look at it like I hope they blur faces in case they didn't get permission, because typically they will blur faces, or most shows will blur faces if they haven't got permission to use their likeness. But I don't know. It's a documentary. You never know. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is back in the day when people were really young. You know what I mean? I don't know. But Lord only knows what kind of footage they're going to have, what kind of footage they're going to release, especially because we've got pastors and judges, lawmakers, and significant people in government literally trying to get this banned.
Yeah. I want to know how many pastors are out there.
That's what I want to know.
Al Sharpton, what you doing?
It's like, what?
That's what I want to know.
Jerry Curl, Juice, Pimp Suits, come on now.
And twice his size that he is right now. Just sitting there, just sweating.
See, I'm gonna need you to not. Can we not put Al Sharpton in the?
I'm just saying.
In the Chance the Rapper.
And the like. I mean, TD Jakes was in there.
What?
I don't know. Listen, maybe
TD
not.
Jakes,
Probably not.
I would
I
laugh
can't. I
my ass off.
absolutely
Would you?
cannot.
See, everybody's got the
Did
testimony.
any of y'all go to Freaknik?
We all do.
Did anybody say they went to Freaknik? I need us to look in the comments. Did any of you guys go to Freaknik? Let us know what it was like if you guys actually went. I did not go. My husband's brother went every single year without fail, and we would hear the little stories. Nothing like that. Just, it was wild. We were wilding. We were kicking it. Da, 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 da. Keep in mind, this is before Instagram. This is before Facebook Live. This is before people did all that. We're in a culture now where if something happens, we're going.
Oh, I mean, it's already online.
It's online
in
before, right? And back then, it was camcorders, right? It was holding your camcorder in your hand like this, and it was
filming everything.
Y'all remember
And
that?
everything was grainy, even in broad daylight.
Right.
Everything was grainy. All that stuff was
Right.
grainy film. But hey, it's still. Is that you, Sam? You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
oh damn.
Right?
Jerome, is that you?
Is that you,
Not
Judge
Jerome.
Johnson?
Yeah,
Judge-
because that tattoo, man, that's the same. You got that same tattoo. Damn. So, hey, good luck. And if you caused a crime, if you did SA, if you were doing the aura out there,
Oh, God.
then your ass is about to get exposed.
Yeah,
and that's on
that
you,
part.
okay?
And that's on you, bro.
How
Poor-
many
poor
sororities
girl.
and fraternities are out there? For sororities and fraternities that showed up at Freaknik, like, oh yeah, we're just gonna group it up.
Right. Well, there were stories as well about fraternities showing up and being like, hey, don't blame us if we attack you because y'all look good. There's footage of that actually being
Yeah.
said.
Like,
So-
physically being said.
That's terrible.
On some real
Viral
stuff.
on Instagram and
Yeah, that's
social media.
already been shared a bunch.
Yes.
So like I said, hey, if you out here, you did some stupid stuff and it got caught on camera, that's your own ass.
You already know. I'm always
Sorry
gonna
if
say,
you found
you
Christ
fucked up.
or found the law.
Laying that shit.
It's on you. Okay?
Speaking of, okay, so
Speaking of
Triforce,
what?
I don't know if you want me to read this, but Triforce has a
Okay.
family member that had an experience that was basically what you just said.
Oh no.
They got exposed. They were a preacher.
Oh no.
And yeah.
I mean, don't just.
Do they
like,
know? I mean, they.
Is it written like what you just said out loud?
You want me to read
or-
it out? They typed it. Triforce Samurai
Yeah.
said, lot of preachers getting exposed. My uncle's a preacher, and I caught him having sex with his girlfriend. Oh, okay, with his girlfriend one time while visiting my cousin. We dipped out the house before they knew we were there. Okay, I'm sorry, Triforce. I thought that you were saying that was public, but.
Oh,
Okay, so this is before they were a preacher. Can you clarify? Can you write that in the comments? Just clarify.
Yeah, please
And
clarify
what
that.
stage of
Triforce.
life this is?
So,
Yeah.
So that was before he found Christ.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Interesting.
Crash Cadet. Here I am over here still trying to find my MySpace password, so I delete the password.
That is facts.
Big
Okay.
Josh.
Yo, MySpace is it can be the devil now because a lot of y'all.
The shit.
But a lot of y'all have some crazy stuff on your MySpaces and ain't nobody know those passwords. Okay, man. Good luck. Good luck.
MySpace had me thinking I was a coder. I had HTML. I had music playing.
Oh yeah,
I had stuff in the corner. You know what I'm talking
I was in
about?
the background like copy paste.
Yeah.
HTML : //
Yep, exactly.
All that.
I was like, oh, I know what that is. I know what that is.
Right.
Shoot.
Knowing damn well I ain't had not damn bit of training. Let me get in these back rooms and get these codes in.
I'm just saying, some of y'all got the different colored streak dyed hair with the lip ring and all that stuff. It's totally emoed out, and now you guys are like, I don't know, CPAs or something.
Like
You know
a
what I
then
mean?
versus now.
Once again,
Like a then versus now. This is what
Yeah,
I look they used to
yeah.
look like. Yeah, I got you.
you know what I mean?
I'm
Yep.
very curious to see how
Teenage
this documentary
dirtbag or whatever it is. You know what I mean? And then
Dirtbag, baby.
yeah. Now y'all out here just totally not that.
I'm
So
very curious to see how this Hulu documentary is going to turn out. Will you be watching? I'm very curious. Are you watching?
the documentary? Hell yeah. Are you crazy? Yes.
Especially-
But I don't think it's
We
gonna.
in that motherfucker.
I
We
don't.
ain't doing it. We ain't go.
I don't think it's going to be all that it's being cracked up to be. I really don't.
I think they're going to blur out people's faces.
I think it's going to be just a lot of blurry moving around the entire time.
You
and
might
then,
see a
and then
little
some people putting in the commentary be like, yo, man, that was the craziest weekend of my life. And it'll just be all this blurry booty shaking and dudes in there with blurry faces. It's all going to be a blur. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So for me, nah. I'm going to watch it, but...
I'm going to watch it, for sure.
Can you imagine if it was happening now, though? Because that's pre-BBL. There's a lot of surgeries that we've technology has advanced.
He went to BBL.
Can you?
BBL. So there's just
there
going
was
to be
a lot of like pancakes back then.
Yeah, I was going to say a lot of flapjacks just flapping
So
away.
basically, people, y'all motherfuckers been looking like me out in Freaknik because I ain't got no damn ass. You know what I mean? Like real nice and flat and juicy. Flat? Can you be flat and juicy?
Don't look in my direction. I'm not answering any of that.
I'm just saying.
I'm looking at the camera.
Anybody else?
We talking about
Inositol? Anybody else? That's
Inositol?
Inositol. No ass.
Oh, he said inositol. I was like, what's inositol?
No ass at all.
I see you now.
Inositol. You
I
ain't
see you
got
now.
bit of. Listen, when Jesus made me, he knew not to give me ass and titties. He said, just give it titties.
Okay, we got another story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, speaking of,
We need to
We gotta talk about
because
Achraf.
she's exposing too much.
listen,
You know what I mean? We talking about Aflac?
Achraf.
Achraf. Yes, we do need to talk about football player or soccer player, just to make it abundantly clear.
Right.
Soccer player Achraf Hakimi.
Yep.
Now, what's interesting about him is that, he's in the middle of a pretty nasty divorce. Mm-hmm. His wife of like 5 years, all right, well, there's some reason behind it, but his wife of 5 years is trying to snag up all the cash. Well, what's really interesting about Achraf is that he signed away everything to get this, his own mother. So his mother has her name on all the accounts and everything, not his names.
Yep.
Not his name. His name is not on any of these accounts. And now this is a very, very big story. A lot of people are losing their minds over this because she is battling, trying to get a lot of money from a man who is worth $73 million out here in these streets. Because you got to remember, it's
24
soccer.
24 mil.
Oh, it's 24? I thought it was 73.
24.
Oh,
it's
24.
Stories.
Okay, it's conflicting stories. Okay,
Yeah.
But it's 24 mil. Still, it's a whole lot of money.
That's a whole lot of money.
And the thing is that, well, there's some other allegations that have been out here, which, we're going to dive into a little bit more here in a second. But this dude did. Okay, let me just say this.
Go ahead.
Soccer, okay, huge sport. These guys get paid, all right? This woman met him in 2018. They've been together for 5 years.
He was really young.
He was very young. Yeah. She was older than him. Mm-hmm. And now she can't get none of that monies because none of it is in his name. So, fellas, I got to ask you, is this a smart move or is this a dumb move? I'm going to throw it over to Sandy.
Not even fellas. Anyone.
But I'm just saying, a lot of fellas. But I'm just saying out here to a lot of fellas. Okay, this is what I wish we had the lead attorney on because I would love to hear his thoughts on this. Shout out to the lead attorney. But he might be doing cartwheels. He might be like, "Yo, that's brilliant."
Right, that's smart.
But there's a lot of people out here that might feel some type of way because this is all the money is in his mother's name. It's under his mother's name.
80% of his assets, money, houses, everything.
Everything.
In her name. Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He's being awfully trusting. Now here's the deal. When I say that, I mean she could legally run off with all his shit. And legally be entitled to all of that shit. She could be like, okay, well, it's in my name. It's my shit. It's my money. It's my house. It's my car. This is my clothes. He has everything in her name. 80% of his assets minimum in her name. She, the ex-wife, or soon-to-be ex-wife, allegedly, would like to take 50% of his earnings. But unfortunately, she can't right now because it's in his mother's name.
His mama! Let me say this.
Ooh.
He is, okay, two things. One, smart. Two, no, I think it's really smart. As long as your mother's trustworthy. We already seeing some crazy stuff. For example, we already seeing some crazy stuff with what's her name, Black China, and her own mother's like basically trying to destroy her out here in these pop culture internet streets. It's insane, right? So you got to make sure that your mom got your back, that she your ride or die. And it sounds to me like his mother is a ride or die. So he sat there and said, hey, I trust you, and I don't trust this woman that I'm married to because I feel that she's only here for the ducats. So hey, mom, I'm putting it all under your name, but hey, we are managing this together. I'll get you anything you want because you're my mother. You brought me into this world, and I love you for holding me back. Or not holding me back, holding it down. But I got to trust you with this because I don't trust her. Clearly, he doesn't trust her. Clearly. Why would you put that under your mother's name?
Here's the deal, though.
Everything's under his mother's name, Dad.
Get this. Plot twist.
That's insane, y'all.
So not only did he do that, but now allegedly, he allegedly aura somebody.
Okay, that's another piece that's very strange. But
right?
yeah, this
when
is a weird
she was
piece.
on vacation in Dubai,
And R
he
strong.
allegedly did something to somebody that was obviously was the R word. Okay, we have to use certain acronyms.
You get it. They know.
You all
They
know.
S-aid,
Yeah,
R.
we can't use the words here
Rhymes
for
are
obvious
great.
reasons. But allegedly, he did something to someone when she was on vacation in Dubai, which sparked her wanting to file for divorce. When she did, she was asking for 50% of whatever his assets were. When that happened, it was discovered that 80% of his assets were in his mother's name from the very beginning. So clothes, even clothes, not just money, not just houses, clothes. As crazy as that is.
Listen,
Now here's the thing.
This is a
Aside
very
from what
lucky man.
he allegedly did, because again, everything in this live podcast, future, whatever, alleged. Take that aside, okay? For someone being as young as he was, it's actually kind of smart. But we're gonna see how that pans out because he's asking for half. I'm wondering if anything's gonna change. If in fact they're going to ask that anything gets really, I don't see that happening though. If it's in her name, there's nothing legally that I know of she can do to change that.
there's not a damn thing she can do.
I really don't think there's anything she can do.
Can you imagine doing that? Can you imagine? Like, no, real talk. Can you imagine going, hey, mom, like our own mom, and go, hey, mom, all right, I'm going to put everything under your name because you're holding it down. I got, you got me. And you're holding it down, and I got you and all that. Mom will spend all that money. I said it. She's...
Dog, I ain't
She go to TJ Maxx and buy the whole store.
all of it. Marsha's.
I'm kidding.
We love you, Mom.
No, real talk. Love you, mama. But man, would you, ladies and germs, would you trust your own mother with that kind of stuff? That's the other question.
That's what I want to know. Would you give
trust your
80%
own
of your
mom?
assets to your mom?
That's what I want to know. Would you do that? Because that's a lot of assets.
If she really
That's a lot of
could
ass.
run off with the money.
That's a lot of ass.
Sess, would you trust your mother with that?
My mom's a G. Absolutely.
Okay.
For me, yeah, I would. Mom, I love you.
I would too. No. I was joking about the TJ Maxx, but because she likes to-
My mom loves TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx, she would.
She spends
And
some.
Ross!
Shoot.
Ross!
Hey, I'd
She'd
be like,
be okay,
but I'd be like,
I'd be
yo,
okay
mom,
with
go
that.
ahead. You deserve
Right,
it.
right,
Go
right.
ahead, mom,
We'd
because
be
you're
nothing wrong
beautiful.
with that.
You brought us into the world, dag
That-
nabbit.
that
So
part.
enjoy some of that money. Enjoy it, but you're still gonna hold it down, right?
Right.
That's it.
POP.
So when somebody, if I was like, man, I'm just saying, he knew something was up, and I wonder if other athletes will do the same.
Listen,
Other multi-million-dollar millionaires, billionaires, and all that. If they like, do something like that?
I'm gonna be honest with you, he's young. For
Okay,
him being young and then
so-
doing that is a shock.
So then this is the other question then, because this is another thing. Could this be a cultural thing? Where is Achraf from? That's what I want to know too. Where's this dude from? What country is he
take a
from?
gander, shall we?
Because could this be a cultural thing
Hakimi.
as well? Because let's be real. There's a lot of people out here that will make millions of dollars and say, bye mom, see ya, bye. But
Right.
then there's other people culturally that will sit there and go, I'm going to do everything I can to hold it down for my family. My family is everything. I'm going to spend money out to, I'm going to send money out to my family. I'm going to hold it down for my family as much as I can. So that's the question I have here too. Because I know that Americans, we ain't like that.
Here's the thing though, we come
We
from,
ain't.
West Indian culture, no Haitian, si vous connaissez, right? We are Haitian American, both our parents were Haitian. Would we trust our family with our money? Absolutely, without a doubt.
Word.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Can everybody do that? No. And it has nothing to do with culture. In general, people, you have to trust somebody really wholeheartedly to give
Yeah.
all of your assets to somebody that they can sign off on, right? So clearly he trusted his mom. I'm kind of shocked about the fact that he was so young doing that, to think to do that. You know what I mean? And I'm wondering what's going to happen because she wants half of his shit. Keep in mind though, by the way, guys, I believe they met in 2018. They married in 2020. They haven't been married that long. She wasn't shooting with him in the gym. You feel me? Like she wasn't from the begin. This is a newer relationship. If that makes sense. That's not to pacify the alleged allegations of what he allegedly did. Whatever the heck he did, if he allegedly did that.
Allegedly
Did that, like, obviously, we don't condone any of that type of behavior. Guy, girl, doesn't matter, I don't care, right? I just find it so interesting that he thought to do that at such a young age because, I mean, literally just a few years ago, she had just met him. He was like 18.
I'm wondering if it was his idea. What if
I have
it was
to
his
wonder that
mom
too.
idea?
And it could very well have been
mom's
the
Like,
idea.
case.
hey, let me hold on to that.
You know what? Oh,
That could have
snap.
very well been the case.
Hold on. Think about this though too for a second. What are the chances of, because of the R allegations, he got really worried because he wanted to secure that bag. He knew wifey would be pissed off, which understandably,
Alleged.
if he really did it, I understand her being angry and pissed as hell about
Right.
that, right? But what if he said, I got to move all this stuff over because I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose this money to her.
Right, of course.
And I still need this. I still need some of this.
Right.
So I'm going to put all my assets under your name, Mom, because I'm being accused of something, and she wants to take everything I got because she feels that she's been betrayed, and she's going to get it. So I need to put it all under your name. What if that was the situation? What if he didn't even plan this until just recently? Think about that.
Maybe.
Until those allegations came out, and he's like, "No, I got to secure this bag. If I don't have this money, it's gone. She will
say
take
this.
it all."
If he makes the switch, I think she's going to have a better leg to stand on. If he made the switch later on. If it was something that he did from the very beginning, that's different. If it was something he all of a sudden did because she is threatening divorce or she's going to divorce or whatever, I think she's going to have a leg up on whatever's going on. Because at the end of the day, they're going to be able to tell, obviously, that he started to make those moves after she decided to say, we're done. Or
Yeah.
the allegations came out. If it's something he did from the beginning, she may not. You know what I mean? So I'm kind
Yeah.
of curious to see what's going to happen with that. Because
you-
the reality is,
But you see what I'm saying, though, right?
absolutely.
Because I could see him masterminding this after the allegations.
Sure.
I could see him going, damn, I got to move this stuff. It's like, drug dealers, right? They'll sit there and go, oh man, they coming for me. No, think about it. They're coming for me. I need to secure this money. So I'm going to go and put this in some offshore account somewhere so that no one messes with it, or they can't, what's the word? They
Incriminate.
No, they can't shut it down. They can't stop that money from being there for my family or
Okay.
whatever. You see what I'm saying? I know.
absolutely.
I've watched a lot of movies, guys, but you know what I'm saying, okay? Where they go, yo, I'm opening a Swiss account. Swiss bank account because I don't
Right.
want anybody to touch it. I don't want the feds to have this money and liquidize my funds. That kind of thing. Man, I've been watching Snowfall too, guys. But
Sexual chocolate.
but you see, stop. But you see what I'm saying? So I think that could be the reason why the assets are underneath his mother's name, unless he's just a really smart dude and said, "Hey, I'm putting," or he thought about this way ahead of time.
I'd be shook
and said, "I'm going to have my mother's name on all of this." But I've heard people do stuff like this before too. Plenty of people who have done stuff like this. So it's not a surprise, but $24 million is a surprise. That's a lot.
Yeah,
To your
a lot of
mom.
money.
Yeah.
And here's the
sure.
thing: the conflicting reports are
But how do you get
saying.
your money? Do you call up mom and go, "Hey mom, can I borrow? Are you borrowing from your own mother?"
It's allowance. It's allowance.
I get an allowance. Thanks, mom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like-
So he was 19 when they started dating.
Okay, so he's
He
young
was
Aw.
31.
when they started dating.
when
Hold
they
on. So
started
what's that gap? That's a
Right,
That's
that's
That's a
right.
big gap,
That's
mom.
a
that
big
gap is bigger than mine.
Now, he allegedly makes $1.1 million a month. 80% of his earnings go directly to his mother. He is literally 24 years old. That's what's so crazy to me.
Wow.
And he is allegedly worth between 24 and 72 million.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
so
what the
that's why I
conflicting
said
reports.
72.
Yeah, that's why you said
Okay.
72. So there are
Okay.
conflicting reports everywhere, more than likely because the shit's in his mama's name, so they can't figure the shit out. Okay? But somebody advised his ass to do it, whether it was his mama, accountants, or he just said, fuck it. I'm not taking any chances.
He's
I'm about to put
finessing
this
it.
shit, yeah. Even clothes on his mom.
Heisman Trophy type stuff.
I just
I'm
have a
saying.
feeling that it was the mom. Like, because that's like a level of wisdom. Maybe he was just taught up right. Maybe he just knew. But I feel like it
That's
was the
smart
mom.
for a young guy, dude.
That's hella smart.
That's hella smart.
You also got to remember though he is a professional soccer player, so he probably has people in his team. He's got people in his arsenal that are literally turning in accountants and stuff that are looking at him and being like, "Okay, you're marrying her. Are you sure?"
Right.
You know what I mean? And going,
Right.
"Hey, why don't you we got to find a different way so you can protect your money." She's 31 and you 19. You sure this is real love? You sure about that? And I'm sure Mama did the same thing. Honey, you sure this is real love? She's 31. She can't even have kids yet. She won't be able to have kids soon. You ready to have kids right now? Think about it.
You never know.
Think about
But
it.
for someone being so young,
That's
the
crazy.
reason it went viral wasn't because of the allegations against him. It was literally because of the fact that they were like, wow, dude put 80% of his assets in his mama's name, and his wife, soon-to-be ex-wife, is trying to take over half of that.
Yeah.
I find that very interesting.
And because she wants half.
That part.
It's 5 years. She was only with the dude for 5 years.
Yeah.
She really...
And he's super
and
young.
but
Because
that's-
she's older
but
than
that's
him by
the-
a long shot.
But this is the problem I have when it comes to these type of divorces. You're telling me that you deserve half because you married somebody? I know that there's a lot of people. No, I'm saying if there are no
I
kids
get it.
involved, I'm saying
They
if
have
there's
two
no.
kids. They do have two kids.
Oh, they have two
They have
kids.
2 kids.
But for her to sit there and say, like, I want as much as I can, I think that's insane. And I feel like she was playing the long con. That's what I think.
However,
Is she a Kardashian?
devil's
Oh.
he
went there. Is that what you were about to say? You about to say that?
No, I was
No.
about to say devil's advocate. The allegations against him.
The allegations are bad.
If the allegations against him are allegedly true, I'd be up out that bitch too.
Yeah, no, I understand getting out of there.
You know what I mean?
And I don't condone
and
that.
I'm in Dubai living my alleged best life.
But all that
and
money?
Potentially whatever was happening. I'm out that bitch.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
All that money?
Sis, let me see. What were you about to say?
So Raven says she hasn't been with him long enough to get half.
That's how I feel. I do agree with that.
Okay.
I completely
5
agree with
years?
See
that.
what I'm saying?
I agree with
5
that.
years. That's what
I
I'm trying to
That's
say.
why I said it.
Regardless-
I said 2018.
Regardless of
Married in 2020.
regardless of allegations, whatever. Let's boil it all the way down.
Completely
She
agree.
was with this man for 5 years. Yes, sure, brought 2 beautiful women in his world. Okay, they created 2 beautiful women or beautiful kids. But that you cannot tell me that automatically means, hey, I deserve half. F you. I want half. No, you were in it for the long con. You were out there finessing. You got the kids. Now you're using that as collateral. You're using that so you can get that money.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
sorry.
She gonna have to get some.
She
They got kids.
gonna have to get some for sure. Absolutely, and she will. Half though.
You were out
For
there
having
doing that
kids?
Chance the Rapper.
For kids?
You were doing some Chance the Rapper, and now I get my.
I'm just saying.
just bringing Chance
I'm
back.
just not
in the-
feeling that. Like suddenly because you got kids, suddenly that's no. You're telling me kids are, what is it, $12 million? I'm sorry,
I don't know,
no,
bro.
no.
I don't know, bro.
Does she have a?
If
That's
said
the other thing. Does she have a
allegations
job?
are true,
But does she have a job? That's the other question. Does she have a job, or was she stay at home?
she would probably say that. If he's making that kind of money.
She might be a Brittany Renner.
Hey, who?
A Brittany Renner.
Oh, a Brittany Renner.
She might be a Brittany Renner. I don't know. Well, no, because they got married. So
snap.
Here's the thing.
no, Brittany Renner. She didn't get married to anybody.
Here's the thing.
She
At
just-
the end of the day, if
collected
these
checks.
allegations are true,
She was collecting. She's collecting checks still to this day. But
I'd
she's,
be like,
she's
give
real
me
emotional
something.
about the checks she's getting though.
With this aura, I'd be like, give me something. My kids still need to eat. You're worth between 24 and 72 million.
72.
Break me off a piece.
Yeah.
Break me off a piece of that Klondike. Think I'm playing. Sure as hell did to myself. If y'all remember that.
You did say
was-
Klondike. That was good.
There's still commercials out here with Klondike. Klondike
Then I didn't
commercials.
date myself.
What would you do for a Klondike bar? That thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying. No, but for real. I mean, if the allegations are true, I hope they're not. But if they are, break off a piece because she got 2 old kids and they're young. They're very young. But I will not sit here and say, holy shit, that was actually really smart. To avoid having to just, here you go, here's half of what I've earned kicking soccer balls. Just saying.
Hey, it's stressful out here
In these streets.
dribbling soccer balls,
Balls.
and
Juggling
kicking them
balls.
and kicking them into a
They're
end
both
goal.
juggling balls.
I don't think you
Am
understand
able
how
to-
much.
Am I able to do that? This? Cupping the balls? Am I able-
Why are you saying it right?
And then you could like
Next
literally
to
like
my
kind of
ear.
go like this.
No, but you're right next to
And
my
then-
ear saying this ish.
Like this?
Like no, stop.
You don't like balls
No.
by your ear?
No,
No. Okay.
no. That's a little odd.
He's no fun.
I'm a lot of fun.
Listen, let us know what you think. Was it a smart move on his part? Who do you think was the mastermind behind that? Mom, him, holler at us, let us know.
Yes.
Y'all, look, we've been here for a minute.
Yeah, we have been here for a minute.
Shout out to every single one of you guys who hung out with us.
Damn.
Again, thank you guys so very much for being patient with us because we were 30 minutes late. Now you know when the start of our podcast starts.
Yes.
Because we will be going live from this point forward, 7:30 p.m.
Yes.
Central Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So from this point forward, that is going to be the broadcast time of this podcast here, of this live here, right? Gosh, this was awesome, dude.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I learned a lot of things about her I did not want to learn, but okay.
He gonna be all right.
Guys, how was the first episode?
He gonna be all right. Sis,
How was the first episode? Was it
it was
good?
awesome, dude.
It was awesome?
It was awesome.
Okay.
It was everything,
We need,
right?
We need more lights. I will say that. We need more lights.
My guy, I have
I'm
more
looking
lights.
like
You
one,
could have said that
two,
before we
my
started.
God.
No, I'm saying like color lights. You know what I'm saying? Little color lights.
I got
Little-
more of that.
Little
If
pizzazz.
any of you guys know how to make a neon sign, send us a little neon sign that says "The Real Beef with S&P." We
Actually,
need
that would
something.
be really dope in the corner.
Right here,
That
I'm
is absolutely
saying.
possible.
Look, we are grassroots up in this beast. So here's the thing: over the next couple of weeks, especially as we keep going, there's going to be things that happen. Hell, y'all saw our whole broadcast go down. And then we came back up. But you know what? That's okay. Listen, this is what it is. And shout out to every single one of you guys who hung out with us and stuck with us through that. This is just what it is.
Yeah.
But what we hope comes out of this is that you guys have a good time. Get away from the bullshit of day-to-day, the stress of the day-to-day, the gloom and doom of the day-to-day. And you look forward to hanging out with us every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Oh, yeah, it is Tuesday.
Right.
I'm just
To
kidding. Yeah.
hang out with us, laugh, have a drink with us, right?
Yes.
So next time we're going to ask you guys what you guys are drinking. Okay? And yeah, we're looking forward to the next one. I'm so super excited. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys have not subscribed yet, do that shit. If you guys feel so inclined, share this live. This will also be available after we end this live here on the YouTube channel too. So if you want to share this on your social media or whatever the case may be, please do. Let people know. Tune in. Check us out. At the end of the day, we want to make someone else smile, someone else laugh. You know, we just want to brighten someone else's day. You know what I mean? Get you away from the day-to-day minutia of life.
Yes.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I had a good time. But I always have a good time talking with you. So
Yeah.
that's not the hard part.
Yeah.
It's just doing this. It's the live and making sure it all runs smoothly and keeping you guys entertained. Keeping you guys entertained and keeping the conversation flowing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's hard to find stuff to talk about. Because sometimes there ain't nothing going on in the world.
And that's why we're going to be asking you guys to let us know your feedback. Let us know what you guys want us to discuss. Because there's going to be days, there's going to be weeks where there's slow news weeks, right?
Yes.
And we don't want to do gloom and doom, right? Obviously, if there's something going on,
We got to talk about it.
we're going to talk about it. It
We
just
have to.
is what it is, right? But for the most part, we want to just enlighten your day. We want to put a smile on your face. We want you to laugh with us. We want you to relax, sit back, you know what I mean? And be able to enjoy some adult conversation,
Yes.
right? Once a week, maybe later on down the line, more
I mean,
than
she was
that.
talking about juggling balls. So yes,
Sometimes you gotta cup the balls.
Why?
Ladies.
Why?
Some of y'all men.
This is not red table talk,
You
okay?
know.
We are not like
No,
here.
sometimes you gotta cup the balls and just
Ay.
hold them ever so.
That sounds very vasectomy. I feel like they should subscribe. Let's go into subscribing.
You know, let's do this.
Why did they cross their legs? They both crossed their legs and were like, oh, I don't think this is a perfect.
I did not cross no legs. I'm right here,
Y'all
no
literally
crossing.
like, ugh.
Let me just say this, okay, guys? Thank you guys again for being here. It really does mean a lot to both
Yes.
of us. It was our first show, as she said, first pancake. Again, thank you guys so
Yes.
much. Please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button and that notification bell, because I know a week from now you might forget. Okay, so hit that notification bell, set it to all, so that when we go live, you get that alert. And there will be clips from this show being uploaded throughout the week, just showing highlights and some fun stuff. And we're going to be doing that every single week as well, because not everybody wants to watch I don't even know how long this show was. 2 hours, 1 hour, I don't know. But regardless, I don't need to hear that from you, Sess.
At
Just
least
shut up.
2.
Shut up.
Exactly.
Shut up.
He gonna be
Shut
alright.
up.
He gonna be alright.
So what
It's
I'm
been
trying
about
to say
3.
is,
I mean, about
thank
3.
you all for being here for my sister's first live. You did a good job.
Understand,
You did okay.
y'all.
You
This
did
is what
okay.
he does, okay?
You did okay.
I am a pre-recorder. I was the one who, the last time I went live was when I was on the news, you guys.
Oh,
As
yeah.
the absolute worst traffic reporter you could ever ask for. I'm the person who needs
I thought you were
directions.
good.
See, people thought I was good. And I appreciate y'all for that.
You kept
But
it
I'm
real.
going to be honest with y'all.
You were yourself.
I'm the motherfucker who, if you need me to direct you to my mailbox on my driveway, I would have to get navigation
You need about an hour.
to do that. And then
and
I
then
was
eventually
telling
within
y'all,
that hour, you'll get the directions.
I'll be honest, I was the one telling y'all how to get through traffic in the worst of it.
I'm done.
Meanwhile, I'm like, shit, how am I going to get these motherfuckers there?
Yeah.
But I played it off very, very well. So probably the worst, best traffic reporter on the damn planet. I will take that. But it was live every single day. And the last time I was live was years and years and years ago. And that was the only time I was live. Everything I do is typically pre-recorded. So thank you for welcoming me into your world of live. But
Yeah.
no, this was awesome.
It's fun because once it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
And you can move on with yourself. So I appreciate you being here. It was a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to our other shows.
Hey,
This
to
is gonna
many,
be
many
awesome.
more. We're only going to get better. We're only going to get stronger.
Yes.
A lot of things are going to be improving over time because it's still very, very brand new. But
Very
again, it is time to get going. Okay,
Yes.
guys. Thank you guys so much for watching The Real Beef with S&P.
Hey.
Our very first show. Hey, yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Thank you guys so much. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to do that. Hit that subscribe and that like button. We'll see you guys very soon. Have a great rest of your night.
Say bye, Sess.
Yes, say bye, Sess.
Bye.
Why
What
that
the heck
way?
was that?
I've been drinking. I don't know, guys.
He has been drinking.
Stay blessed, guys.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye y'all.